NRG and advanced talks to acquire Grim from Passion UA. That's right. Subscribe to the fl0m Clips and Highlights channel to feed Gatler. Learn from multiple sources that NRG is in the late stage negotiations to acquire Grim from Passion. Seeing the North American star return to North America after 6 months under the Ukrainian org. And basically this is after the announcement that they're getting Senzu and Try. Everybody thought it was going to be Nyx. It's also why me knowing this rumor, if you guys were here this morning at like 4 in the morning, I was giving Nyx a hard time because I knew it wasn't him. That mother. I knew it wasn't. I was surprised when I heard about this. I was very surprised when I heard about this, but that mother was farming in my chat this morning and he knew what he was doing. Grim's expected departure from Passion puts to bed speculation of who Senzu will be replacing on that team, and it's not going to be Nyx. Acquisition of Grim is a major coup for for NRG. We'll see one of NA's top stars join a roster that he can make a rapid climb in the VRS. Well, okay, so I don't know how much I agree with this part. This actually worries me a little bit because, dude, they've been doing good. It's not to say that I don't think Grim is an upgrade. I think Grim, Grim, just to kind of give you, remember, Passion, I know Passion recently has been worse than NRG, but like still, it's the level of competition that they've played in general is stronger. And Grim is, if you look at what he's done, I'm not saying Grim's perfect. I'm not saying like he's God's gift to earth or something like that, but I think he is an upgrade pretty much over over all the riflers on NRG. On Grim's best day, he is better than anybody else in this roster's best day. That being said, though, without bullshitting, I do worry that this will make NRG worse. And it's not because of, I think Grim is a bad player. Like they've progressed so nicely that I'm just worried. That's all, bro. That's it. Like, I'm just like, they've been progressing so nicely. They outperformed Passion and Liquid and Krakow. Like, their VRS has them almost top 10. They're doing good. They're doing really good. And for a first time in a while, this is a cool feeling to have, I guess, as a North American fan, because we finally had a team. I feel like I'm not saying they're going to beat Vitality or even win a tournament, but we finally have a team that feels like they actually have an upward fucking trajectory. For once, we have a team that is actually going up on a graph rather than either just going to the side or down. Like, I can't remember the last time I felt like we had a team doing that. So that's like that's just my worry. You know, that's it. I'm glad Grim isn't going to be rotting on a bench, but how NRG brings him in, who he comes in for, I think matters a lot. If I'm being brutally honest, the person, and this is easy to say given the roles but I haven't liked how George has played that much on NRG, just keeping it a buck and not, but I don't know if that makes sense to replace George for Grim. That's the type of move that like concerns me. So then is it like bro? But I don't know. I feel like it has to be bro. I don't know. I'd rather just wait and see. Than trying to guess. This was definitely shocking though. Like when I heard the other day that it was going to be Grim and not Nyx, most likely I was kind of waiting. I didn't, obviously, that's the type of move where if somebody tells you privately, you're not going to just like go screaming that one, because like if you just go like a weenie if you're wrong. But I guess in terms of roles though, it makes sense, right? Like that actually from Passion standpoint, them bringing in Senzu. And dude, I was actually saying this the other day on eye test. Nyx makes some really bad moves sometimes and his stats don't look the prettiest, but as an anchor, I actually feel like Nyx wins them more rounds than he loses them as the anchor in that position, to the point where like moving Grim there would just kind of feel bad. And I feel like Nyx has only been improving in that way and not worse. So yeah, we'll see. I'm nervous. That NRG might lose that upward trajectory. I'm excited because I think Grim's a really good player, and I think that Passion roster was just like not working well for him for whatever reason. It could be him, it could be them. And then, I don't know. A lot of uncertainty, and I'm just hoping that it doesn't just fuck up the upward trajectory. Well, let me know in the comments below who you think Grim will replace on NRG, and let me know if you like it.